Being a visual artist in Door County is easy because everywhere you look is something you want to paint. It's what brought me to Door County, is the art. I came up here, started taking classes at the art school, started meeting artists because I wanted to paint. My grandmother was a painter. She was an awesome oil painter. She did really neat story paintings and paintings of events that were going on at the time, you know, that meant something. And she died really young at the age of 53. And so I didn't get to be schooled by her, but I always had this desire to draw and paint. And I didn't really start it till my kids were older. Every now and then you just get a song that's born. Like my song Isabel just came to me all at once. It just came out of me like somebody else gave it to me. That's like a gift. And that has nothing to do with me. I don't know where it's coming from. But it's of me. I grew up singing and playing in folk festivals when I was younger, but I didn't really have a community. In Door County, there's a community of musicians. Each one of us up here who's doing any kind of art, no matter what it is, any creative process, we are different. And there's this little element of courage that makes you willing to do something that's all yours, that's your idea, and that might be kind of weird or strange to other people. So you have to let go of what people think of you to do your art, in a sense, and you have to allow yourself to be beautifully strange.
Dusky shadows and the colors so rare. We feel everything. Everything's there. But we arrive insanely sad. And we try so hard to change. We are beautifully strange.
I can't help it. It's like if I don't do it, I get really sad. I can't grasp life firmly by the horns and go forward if I'm not singing or writing about what's happening to me or to what I see around me. I grew up in the 60s with the folk movement and Peter, Paul and Mary and Bob Dylan and Buffy Sainte-Marie and Joan Baez and all those people who so aptly described what was going on around them and made huge differences in people's opinions. And I'm not very good at telling people how they should think or anything, but I like kind of using my songs to maybe put a spotlight on something they weren't paying attention to.
We are beautifully strange. Beautifully strange.
Most of my songs, you know, are pretty kind of heavy songs, and I've tried to learn to write lighter music to go with the heavy stuff. But Beautifully Strange is definitely about people who are doing it. The concert series has grown beyond what I ever envisioned, and it was just going to be something easy to get together with a few people on a Friday night. Suddenly I've got Grayson Capps coming, and he's from New Orleans, and he was on the soundtrack for a movie that John Travolta was in, and you know, he's going to want excellence. Yep. Everybody needs and deserves excellence in sound when they come to a place, and they deserve the best press they can get, and they deserve a wonderful audience that's ready for them to come. So I spend a lot of time, you know, trying to get the word out and describe what we're doing and introduce people to new musicians. The people that come here to listen to music listen and they love it, and they're, you know, they just keep coming back, and we get lots of new people because they come in for the art, and it's also helping attract even a larger variety of performers. So I'm just thrilled. I mean, we went from the first year I did this series here, this is our third year. I think we had 10 shows, last year we had 12, and this year we have 15. I'm just amazed by all the talent up here and the desire to perform and put your own songs out there. The original stuff is what attracts me, because it's people telling their own stories. But I love a good cover now and then.